Madam President of the General Assembly, Secretary General and Madam Anand, Presidents of the Security Council, the Economic and Social Council, the Trusteeship Council, President of the 56th Session of the General Assembly, Dr. Han Sung-soo, Vice Presidents of the General Assembly, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear new colleagues, I thank you warmly for your congratulations. Madam President, Secretary General Anand, let me say how much I appreciate your words of encouragement as I contemplate the responsibilities that lie before me. I stand before all of you today deeply mindful of the words of the oath I have just taken. Loyalty, discretion, conscience, these, together with the Charter, will be my watchwords as I carry out my duties as Secretary General. To illustrate my faith in the Charter, today I asked the Secretariat to create a new practice by placing my left hand on the Charter while taking oath. Secretary General Anand, I am all the more humbled because it is you I'm succeeding in what you have described as the world's most exalting job. It is an honor to follow in your revered footsteps. I add my voice to the many tributes that have been paid to you today. Every one of them is richly deserved. Your tenure has been marked by high ideals, noble inspirations, aspirations, and bold initiatives. Your courage and vision have inspired the world. You have led the organization through challenging times and ushered it firmly into the 21st century. You have given the United Nations due relevance to the people's lives, and you have been exceptionally generous to me with your wisdom and guidance as I prepare to build on your legacy. Thanks to the early conclusion of the appointment process, I have had unprecedented privilege of more than 2 months of preparations before taking office. I have spent much of this time listening to and learning from my future colleagues among the delegations in the Secretariat and in the wider UN family. I have witnessed at first hand the high level of professionalism, dedication, and know-how that exists throughout the United Nations. Armed with that knowledge, I look forward even more to working with the able and courageous men and women who serve this organization every day, often in difficult circumstances, sometimes in dangerous ones. Today, as we pay tribute to Secretary General Anand's lifelong devotion to the International Civil Service, we also pay tribute to that calling itself. This path is narrow and steep and transcends national borders and partisan interests. Many stumble along the way or take easier detours, yet drawn to the enduring purposes and principles of the Charter, young women and men, all parts of the world, from every creed and every circumstances, still yearn to follow this path less traveled. Their enthusiasm and their idealism will animate this organization for decades to come. Distinguished delegates, one of my core tasks will be to breathe new life and inject renewed confidence into the sometimes weary Secretariat. As Secretary General, I will aim to reward the talent and skill of staff while making optimal use of their experience and expertise. I will seek to improve our systems for human resources management and career development, offering opportunities for training and mobility. With the United Nations taking more and more global role, UN staff members should also be able to be more mobile and multifunctional. At the same time, I will seek to set the highest ethical standard. The good name of the United Nations is one of its most valuable ones, assets, but also one of its most vulnerable. The Charter calls on staff to uphold the highest level of efficiency, competence, and integrity, and I will seek to ensure to build a solid reputation for living up to that standard. I assure you that I will lead you by example. In this way, I will work to enhance morale, professionalism, and accountability among staff members, which in turn will help us serve member states better and restore trust in the organization. Madame la Présidente, Excellences,
Madam President, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we also recall of what the Charter and the preparatory mission of the San Francisco Conference in 1945 said about the relationship between the Secretariat and member states.